Hi, everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Nicole. Today, my guest is my dear friend Sam Rogers, one of the organizers of the Grateful Dog Festival in Timmonsville, South Carolina. Yes, he's a repeat guest and he's a lifelong friend. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me.
Hey there, thanks for having me back.
Yeah, this is always a great event. People look forward to being a part of this festival every year. It's coming up May 19th through the 21st. Give me all the details.
Well, first of all, I will start by telling you what exactly we do Grateful Dog Festival for.
Perfect.
We
Perfect.
raise money for Florence, Darlington, and Marlborough Counties Humane Societies. A lot of people don't realize that local governments don't put a lot of money into these entities, so they rely heavily upon public and private donations to get through the year.
And I love the fact that you have added the extra humane societies in the last couple years. Meaning this festival has grown to be able to help more of these shelters, which is amazing.
Yes, ma'am. We started out concentrating right here in Florence County, where we are located.
Yeah.
But as we grew, we also knew the need for help other places was growing. And the beauty of it is all three of these entities participate fully in putting this festival on together. They send volunteers. They have members on our board of directors. They are there every step of the way.
You got to love that because when everybody works together, you get a better outcome, no doubt. So the Grateful Dog Festival helps Florence, Darlington, and Marlborough counties humane societies. And tell me about the event and all that's going to come with it.
Wow. Well, there's a whole lot packed into the weekend.
Yeah.
The gates open 3 o'clock Friday afternoon, and the first band will start about 3:15 or 3:30. And speaking of bands, we have roughly 25, 26 bands playing Friday and Saturday on two stages. We pride ourselves in being a family friendly event. So we always have a kid zone because everybody loves it when the kids are having fun. So when the kids and the adults can have fun while raising money, it's just an awesome thing.
It's a
Um,
win-win.
what, yeah, no doubt.
And it's held at the Sugar Magnolia Ranch in Timmonsville.
Yes, ma'am. And the Sugar Magnolia Ranch, the name of the ranch has a large significance in Grateful Dog history, or Grateful Dead history. I'm sorry. Sugar Magnolia is one of the Grateful Dead's more popular songs over the years. So when I met the owners of the ranch, and it was time for us to move to a larger place, it 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 just made sense.
It just made sense. And
Yeah.
they said, sure, we'll do it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
They've been
ma'am.
really awesome in the way that they've allowed you to grow on their property. So, in addition to 3 days of camping, bands, a kids zone, what else do you have going on? I know there's more to
Well,
it.
yeah. Well, and speaking of the kids, this year, Tuffy Farms is bringing out some miniature ponies for pony rides for the kids, and there's going to be a small petting zoo. I mentioned our kids zone earlier. We'll have face painting and bubbles and all the things that kids and some adults really
Yeah.
like. And one of the mainstays of our event has been our silent auction.
Yeah.
We've gotten some awesome artwork and other items donated to our silent auction. So that's been one of our biggest ways of raising money over the years. We also have food trucks. We have merchandise vendors. You can come out and get a Grateful Dog shirt there, and you can step next door and tie dye it or have it tie dyed if you don't
Yeah.
want to do it yourself. Reba's Dancing Dyes will be there, and she is doing some specialty dyes with her Grateful Dog shirts, so you'll be able to purchase them from her.
Which
And
is your beautiful wife.
yes, it is. She is my beautiful wife. I'm lucky in every aspect of my
You
life.
are.
I love that. I love her too. I have to give a big shout out to my presenting sponsors, D's Mini Donuts, Palmetto Paul's Daycare, Renee Broach and Union Home Mortgage, Holcomb Land Development, and Eats on the Creek. Because as everybody knows, anyone can have the greatest of ideas, but without a little financial backing, an idea is just that, an idea.
Wonderful. Yes. And obviously, your sponsors believe in helping our fur babies, our four-legged friends. And really, that's what this weekend is all about.
No doubt, no doubt. When this event started, it was going to be a one-time thing. It wasn't even a fundraiser from the beginning. It became a fundraiser as we were planning the first one, and we were successful. And we realized we didn't even know what we were doing. So we thought, well, if we're dumb and we're making money, let's see if we can educate ourselves and make a little bit more.
Right.
And the community, all three communities have just been tremendous in their support for what we do.
I love it. And I know that you really have a desire and passion to help animals. What is your favorite part, besides the fact that you actually got married during one of the events? What,
Yes.
besides that, what is your favorite part of the festival every year?
Well, I would have to say, um, people meeting people.
Yes.
Um, for instance, a couple of years ago, a little later into the night after the bands were done, a couple of guys from a few different bands kind of came over to say hello to my wife and I. And as we introduced them, they went back and they got their instruments and we had a little late night jam session.
Oh,
And there were
that's
probably 12 or 13 people playing. And some of them had never seen that other person before they walked up that night. But now I do know for a fact that there were a lot of friendships formed between band members, and I see that just across the board. Just the community and the fellowship and finding new friends.
Yeah, isn't that really what life is all about? It's the relationships, and it's the relationships that have built the Grateful Dog Festival to be really a big deal in the PD region of South Carolina. People want to be a part of this because they know the good that you're doing and because of the relationships that you formed over the years. Sam, it's always great to see you. As we close, final thoughts and how can people make sure they are plugged in to all that's going on that weekend in Timminsville, South Carolina?
Sure thing. You can always just find me on Facebook, Sam Rogers, or you can go to the Grateful Dog family page on Facebook. And that is constantly updated with what we're doing. And if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me. If you'd like to get tickets to the event before that, we will have them at the gate, but you can get them before on Eventbrite. That's EVENTBRITE.com. Just search Grateful Dog and it'll take you right to the page.
I'll have all that information in the description for folks so they can get tickets, learn more information, and so they can go out and have a great weekend with you guys and make some new friends and help the four-legged friends at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, and one other point I wanted to bring up about the tickets. Since we moved from our original location at Southern Hops and we were able to expand, we've included camping. So it's very inexpensive. $15 will get you a single day pass for Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
If you'd like to come for the whole weekend and camp, $100 gets 4 people in a car, and you get a 20 by 20 camping spot. And we also feature Sunday brunch before you get back on the road.
I think you've got it all covered.
Yes, ma'am. I hope I do.
That's awesome, Sam. Well, thank you so much. It's been great to see you, and I know it will be a wonderful weekend. Thanks for taking time to talk to me today.
Hey, thank you for taking time twice to talk to me, and thank you for all your help in publicizing what we do.
Yep, you can always count on me for that. You bet.
All right.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Conversations with Nicole. Until I see you again, I hope you have a great day.